Sally.
Hi, Sally.
Hello, hello.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. How is everybody?
Hi, Sally.
思思还有 Elaine. Elaine, are you the one that's writing to me from Taiwan? Is Elaine the one?
Yes, it's
Oh,
me.
yeah,
It's me.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi, yes.
Nini. Nini 是不是上次在澳门见到？
对 ，Hello Sally。
Alex is a 拐佬。Where are you from?
I'm from Israel.
You're from where?
Israel.
Israel.
Yeah.
You mean now you're in Israel?
Yeah, I live there.
Oh, that's the coolest thing ever. And where did you hear of me? Or are you just joining any group?
No, from movies and from music. Like,
Oh.
I started from Hong Kong movies and then I switched to Hong Kong music. So.
Well, that's cool. Well, thank you for liking my music and thank you for joining us. 你好，你叫咩名啊？你好熟喎。
我係你香港粉絲啊
Michael 啊
，Michael，
你好
即係你以前成日跟我哋係點啊？
成日跟住你啊！我諗我唯一
你可唔可以俾我你細個嗰陣時嘅相我記得喎？而家仲靚過嗰陣時喎。
其實我細個以前跟住你咧，我都講得20年前㗎啦。其實我成日喺你身邊唔敢出聲啊！我到而家咁大個咧，我而家見住你都唔敢出聲啊！
你有冇你細個嗰陣時嘅相我睇下？
我而家冇，不過我真係覺得次次見親你我唔識講嘢，但係我好中意跟住你喺身邊。即係以前你去邊度我都想跟住你，但係又唔知同你講咩好啊！但係我而家同你講就係我而家每晚都仲聽緊你啲歌。
係咩？
即係啊，都
多謝晒。
都係。
你個後邊嗰個係咪你太太嗰啲啊？你個女啊？
視頻會議。
我女係啊。
哎呀，好似你啊，就真係攞命啊！
好似我啦，我女咁大個。Hello，
好 cute 㗎，
姐姐。
係咪啊？就係啦 ，My God！
係咪都係嗰啲嘢
？How old were you? Like 15？嗰陣時幾多歲啊？
我而家
唔係嗰陣時係幾多歲
？10幾歲咯。
係咯。Yeah, that's right. So cute. Yeah.
係啊，你好，你好。
啊，好靚喎！我睇唔到成個樣喎。
Hello。
Oh, hello. Nice.
好，新年快樂！
新年快樂，新年快樂！
好掛住你啊！希望快啲喺香港見到你。
同我哋講啊，同個女而家都成日講攞翻你啲相出嚟俾我哋睇啊！
好啊，
好多啊，啲碟啊，成箱碟啊，你知唔知啊？
呀，佢以前跟得好貼㗎，
全部簽晒名。
佢都出現㗎。He's so cute, very nice boy。
你成日叫佢翻學啊嘛，叫佢讀書啊嘛，佢話成日。
咁佢好乖喎，
唔好嚟啦。
好乖啊，聽我話喎。
成日講嘢，
佢以前好靚仔㗎。
成日講落走唔俾我跟住你，到時見面再傾啦。
OK， 好啊 ，Thank you, Michael. Nice to see you. Bye. Bye, family.
我要跟您说一件事情，你不知道你对我影响有多大。因为我为了听懂你在讲什么，我就去学英文。然后我就考到美国会计师了。
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's great.
Then my salary is double than before.
Okay.
Not triple. It's triple than before.
Well, that's because you're a good secretary, not because of
no. That's
because you're very good at what you do. Otherwise, you would not get double.
然后啊，你最近在有那个 TAB 那个活动嘛，对不对 ？Think Act Positive， 所以我就开始 donate 我的一些 salary。
Oh, really? I don't donate anything.
That's okay. 然后我就开始会对 care 我身边的一些everything 这样子，很高兴。
Thank you very much. 然后你的小孩也在旁边，对不对？
对，这是我们家。
This is your boy.
我们家皮蛋。
That's a boy.
Boy, that's a boy. Okay.
Well, good.
Thank you very much.
Good that you're doing good things. I'm very happy.
That's because of you.
We all need to be here and change other people's lives. So it's very good that we can all be together and be connected. Thank you very much. And I hope you continue to do good things and make other people
happy. Nice to meet you. Happy New Year.
Don't forget to make yourself happy too.
Okay, I will. Thank you very much.
Bye. Thank you. Isn't that sweet?
I have one question for you, or maybe two. So the first one is that after this COVID situation, what do you think that you would do differently afterwards?
Do differently. I think we all have sort of an understanding that what's right next to us, what we have, is the most important thing, rather than what we think we don't have. And I think it's important to realize we are very blessed, and we should be very grateful for our lives and what we have in our lives and the people in our lives, and that we should only take what we can handle. And well, we can try to be more ambitious about things, but I think it makes me more aware of what's important on the planet and how to take care of the planet more, because I think with the climate change and all the things happening, all the hatred and all the difficulties that are happening in the world, we should learn to be good to each other and realize that we're all connected as an entity, as a one. Like right now, I come on this Zoom and like we have people from all over the world. Like I don't even know who's on here, and every time I talk to somebody, I'm asking them where they're from. And that means that we're all connected. And then everybody that comes on tells me that I have affected or influenced them in some way. And of course, tonight you are all influencing me in some way. And so that we can all help each other, and we're having a very peaceful and happy chat. I think kindness is actually much easier than being unkind, and I don't know why so many people are not kind. It's so much easier to be kind. And so I don't know if I'd do anything differently, but I certainly would do more. I would do more to help everybody be more connected and understand the connection. And I believe that COVID tells us that we have less time than we thought we did, because we used to think we have so much time. And now we are so confined and so restricted that we realize we don't have that much time. Our time is short, and we are all just a tiny little speck of dust in this big, big universe. But we are a useful speck of dust. And that even a speck of dust makes a difference. And especially if the best speck of dust is combined, then we become bigger pieces of element. And so we can influence. And I think we all have the power of influence. And if we use that power wisely and responsibly, we can be of good influence to the people around us, and then that spreads. And that's how we're all connected, because once you do something, it'll affect the person and the next person. So I think I would do more to try to help be useful and be a good speck of dust. And I think it's really important to not look down upon, like I was just listening to this video that tells you not to look down on anyone, and not to think that you are better than everyone, and not to think that you're nothing, and just to like do what you're supposed to do. Don't criticize other people, don't judge other people, but do what you're supposed to do and affect people around you in the best way possible. That was a good question. Thank you.
And also, so for this small question is that I have read a lot of on the news that when people are quarantined at home, it happens that they have more quarrels where they're with their loved ones. So is that happening to you with Lam and you?
No, we have a very we have you know, there's bound to be, like without quarantine, there's bound to be conflict in some ways, but conflicts can always be, you know, rectified easily if everybody cooperates and communicates and tries to create harmony, because everything is created by ourselves. We're actually having a great time, because in my house, there's so many of us, like it's really crowded in my house, but we live really harmoniously. Like I've been cleaning my kitchen cabinets. I didn't realize I had so many kitchen cabinets, and they're really high. So we have to climb really high to go and wipe them. So we've been cleaning like one cabinet each day. And then I didn't realize how much stuff I had. So I've been trying to clear out things to give away. And we try to live in harmony, because if you're living with that many people, everybody has to be in harmony. But harmony is created by ourselves. You create conflict and you can create harmony as well. So when you see conflict, you have to realize that you have a part of contributing to that conflict. And so you can not contribute, and you can find peace and create harmony by talking things out and realizing, you know, what everybody's done to create that disharmony. So we have like a great time. Today when I left, I was telling you, I was downstairs making up for this talk because I have no makeup on. I have no eyebrows, no eyes every day. And then so I was downstairs putting on my makeup on. I could hear them all laughing. And so I was wondering what they were laughing about. And when they came down the stairs, they were all laughing. So, you know, a harmonious atmosphere is created by you. And nobody wants to clean cabinets, but I'm very excited about cleaning them. So I clean with everybody. It's not that I make everybody clean and I don't. So I'm, you know, participating because I also want to do some exercise and do something. So we do everything together. And that creates a very good team and a lot of harmony.
When Beijing was in the lockdown situation and I am living by myself and I have been staying home, so long distance working for 1 month. I didn't get out of the apartment for entire months, and
wow,
that is something I don't want to live with it again.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, you can, you know, when I did that too, like we did that for a while, and I just learned things online. I've been learning a lot of things. I've been studying up on my spiritualism. I've been reading about spiritualism. I've learned a lot. I've studied a lot. I sometimes can't turn myself away from the internet because I'm just reading and learning. So I enjoy learning. So I never feel bored. I always find something to do, even by myself. I'm alone a lot of the times. I mean, even if 5 people are in the room, I can stay very isolated. I can stay alone. I just don't talk to anybody, you know. So you can always, because the most probably the most profound thing you can do is learn to be alone. And when you enjoy being alone, you won't be afraid of anything.
That's true. That's
and
true.
I have been alone many a times. You can bet on that. Hi, Michelle's back.
It's Michelle. Yeah.
Where are you going now?
I'm going to work.
Oh, how come it's still
I work
dark?
in it's Oregon, remember?
I thought you don't have COVID there?
Oh, yes. It's really bad, the US.
And
I work in an emergency room.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so I see a lot of... I'm a nurse.
Oh, well,
so
then
we see a lot of
hats
COVID
off to you.
patients.
Salute, salute, salute. My gosh. I pray for you then. Wow. You're like the hero of like the nation. I'm honored to be talking to you.
I know, it's kind of nerve-wracking at the beginning. Is, you know, you come to work with the sick patient and then you don't know what you're going to bring home to your family.
You work in the emergency room too?
Yeah, I work in the emergency room.
So you get a lot of cases per day?
We get a lot of cases per day. We have some cases we just have to send them home because, I mean, they're short of breath, but there's nothing we can do for them.
Wow, you're kidding. They're short of breath and there's nothing you can do? How come?
Like, I mean, they are short of breath. It's one of the symptoms, but it's not like they need oxygen, that kind of treatment, you know? Like if they really desetting, maybe we can keep them in the hospital, but our COVID unit is full. So, I mean, we have to pick who to keep, and sometimes we have patients, they don't even believe in COVID.
How do you stop yourself from getting COVID? How do you
well, protection, you know, PPE.
But you're not protected. You only got this tiny little mask on. Should you wear a helmet or something?
Because I'm outside right now.
I know, but still
in the building yet. Well, you know, we have N95, we have goggle, we have protective gown, and you know.
And so when you go home, you have to take everything off and do everything, like, do you UV?
Yeah,
do you UV
what's
your
that?
clothes?
UV? No.
Yeah.
We have scrub. So when we come to work, we change
I know
scrub.
this guy that works at New York Hospital, and he had told me that he UVs all his clothes all the time when he goes home. So you should try that. Buy a UV little thing.
Oh, UV light?
Portable UV lights, because I got some. I got a couple of portable UV. In fact, everybody's listening can think about that. Because I'm really vigilant about cleaning up. So I got these UV lights, and whenever somebody goes shopping and comes home, they have to UV all their clothes first, and it really works. It does work.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
okay.
You should try that.
I'll try.
Yourself. But hats off to you, and thank you, and bless you, and love you, and that we really all are very grateful to all the work that you do for.
Yeah, you stay safe, and
you stay
keep
safe.
cooking.
You stay safe. Please stay
I
safe.
will.
Yeah, take care. Take care.
Okay.
And thank you for being a healthcare worker. It's really hard, the most difficult job right now.
I'm glad I can help people.
Amazing,
yeah,
amazing.
It's a rewarding job, yeah.
I mean, it's a sacrifice. It's a huge sacrifice for you.
Right.
You're doing great.
I got my COVID vaccine. I got my two shots.
Oh, you already got your vaccine already?
Yeah, I got 2 of them already.
And does it feel like, does it make you feel stronger?
No, it's sore. My arms are sore.
Oh, did you get a fever or anything?
No, my arm is like really like a truck hitting my shoulder, my underarm, like for 2 days. The second shot, the first one was really good, but the second one is kind of painful.
Really? Wow. Okay, now you're scaring me.
No, you should get it if you have, if you get a chance, you should get it.
I'm not sure. I haven't really thought. I was thinking, I'm not sure. I'm a little skeptical.
Well, I mean, I work in the healthcare, so I have to get it.
Yes,
so
of course. You do, yes.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that we shouldn't be careful. We still have to be careful, right?
Exactly. Right. So I appreciate what did you say earlier, like learn how to be alone, and then also especially learn how to love yourself.
Right. Hope we don't have to learn that. We can just do it.
It's a lesson of life.
Yeah,
we get older, we get more mature.
It's important to love yourself first before you can love other people, because you can't love other people if you can't love yourself first. So
that's right.
That's really important. Well, gee, thank you so much for talking to us before. And it's so like, it's like 6 o'clock in the morning or something, because it's so
dark. It's the Northwest. It's always dark in the winter time. It's like very short daylight.
Wow. And you have to go to, is that your shift that you have to go so early?
I work at 7 till 7. So yeah, so I have to get ready.
Wow. Okay. Well, you take.
I love you.
Thank you. Love you.
Thank you for chatting with me.
Thank you for taking care of so many people.
Okay, keep us.
Yourself.
Thank you. Keep us posted on Facebook, okay?
Okay. You keep us posted too on how you're doing, okay?
Okay, I will.
Thank you. Thank you, Michelle.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Have a good day. Have a good day.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
其實有時想問你有啲問題啊，即係如果即係你好 care 一個人 ，but 嗰個人其實你嘅 friend 原來係同一個人好好嘅 ，so 如果你會點樣咧？即係
你話嗰個女仔
佢有一個 best friend，but 即係我當佢係 best friend，but 佢有另一個 best friend 咁樣。
So you think you see her as your best friend, but she has another best friend.
Yes.
And can you hang around together, the three of you?
I think cannot.
Why?
因為我覺得我唔係好中意佢嘅 best friend 咁樣咯。
哦，你唔中意佢嘅 best friend？你唔中意佢嘅 best friend 係因為佢係你嘅朋友嘅 best friend 咧？係你唔中意個 best friend，even 佢同你嘅朋友冇關係？
應該係我覺得佢嘅嗰啲處事方式唔係好同我唔係好咁樣，唔係好一樣。
I see. Well， 我講嘢好真㗎喎，你收唔收到啊？你可唔可以
Okay.
Because I always tell the truth, right? And I always want to tell you what I think, which is going to be the truth. And so you have to hear what I say.
Yes.
I think, 我可唔可以講英文? Is it okay if I speak English?
Yes, yes, okay.
It's easier for me. I think that if your best friend, if the person you like as a friend has another best friend, there isn't really anything you can do about it because that's their karma and that's your karma. What you can do is be a good person to your best friend and don't see her as a best friend. You can see her as a friend. It doesn't have to be a best friend. You can care for her. You can care for her and look after her. You can ask her out. You can have her company if she's willing to give it to you. But you don't have to make her your best friend. Like best friend is just 2 words, right? That's not important to be best. You can be friends. And what you can do is be good for her without any expectations that she'll be good to you back. Because if you really care for her and you care that you care about her, then you can be good to her without any expectation back. But of course, if she's not nice to you, then you should just let go. But if she's nice to you, then just be a normal friend. Just be a friend without being a best friend. And then maybe that can develop into something more closer than a best friend. I mean, more closer than a normal friend. But a best friend doesn't really mean anything other than another friend, or So you don't have to have a best friend, but you can have a good friend or a friend.
Okay.
So but you will have to let her be friends or best friends with the other person because that's their karma, that's their relationship. And there's nothing you can do about that. And you shouldn't need to because it's kind of like their business. You know what I mean? It's their relationship. And then so when you genuinely care about somebody, you just let them be happy. As long as they're happy, you should be happy. And that's what I would do. That's what I did in school because I had a lot of problems in school. And in school, a lot of people, like I didn't want to hang around with a specific group, but everybody had these groups. And so I always had problems when one person liked me and the other person liked me and they didn't like each other like you did. So, but I always want to hang around with everybody. I don't want to pick sides. So sometimes I would end up with nobody because they would get mad at me for liking the other person. And then they wouldn't want to be with me. And then I would just be alone and I would always find new friends. Because I'm very friendly.
I know.
So I would always end up with friends. I always had friends. I never was without friends. And so I was so busy with friends, I couldn't concentrate on school. So you would always have new friends if you didn't have, one friend. Because if you don't have that friend, that just means that you don't have karma or 没有缘分, no yun. So that's what I would do. That's what I did in school. And the funny thing is then all the girls that I hang around with in school all wrote to my Facebook. So I have all my girlfriends that came I hung around with when I was in grade 2, when I was 7 years old. They all came and found me on Facebook. So now we're all friends together. I don't care if they like each other. I just deal with them directly.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Okay.
Who's there? Yes,
Jason.
you are Jason. How are you?
How are you? 係啊，即係我有個問題啊，即係我而家發覺即係慢慢長大咗啦，然後發覺即係有啲朋友慢慢已經疏離咗，然後就係有時會覺得呢個係會唔係一種必然，即係慢慢覺得以前一齊玩嘅人或者一齊從細到大嗰啲朋友就慢慢變到感覺自己而家其實最好嘅朋友越嚟越少，所以就係感覺好似有啲唔知點講啊，即係嗰種滋味好似感覺好似越大個越孤單嘅感覺。
會嘅 because 有時咧 when 你同啲朋友咧，大家有時長起
OK。
咧大家開始成熟嗰陣時咧，大家嘅睇法同埋各點啊，或者角度啊，或者環境啊，都唔同晒啊。譬如話，你哋細個嗰陣時一齊玩，咁啊大家大咗之後開始讀書啊，開始拍拖啊，開始做唔同嘅工作，就會疏遠啦。咁你就變到你會有新嘅朋友啦，你會有新朋友啦，咁就會睇下大家都有緣嘅問題啦，緣分又係一個問題啦。咁你睇下你個工作啦，你個工作嘅環境啦，或者你讀書，你而家讀緊書啊，做緊工
已經做咗4年工啦。
哦，做咗4年工，咁變咗你做工嘅地方，你會唔會有啲同事啊？大家可以一齊玩埋一齊啦。
比較少，因為佢哋都比較大個，即係都係40幾歲，即係其實有代溝咯。係啊。
I see。咁你有時唔係一定嘅，好似我60歲咧，我成日59咧，我仲未60。我都有啲朋友得細我20歲，有啲細嘅。So 如果我啲朋友覺得我老咧，咁我就唔係慘咯。所以你有時睇邊啲40幾歲嘅，你覺得你可以接觸咯，或者佢哋會好中意，即係我好中意同嗰啲後生人喺埋一齊，因為佢哋好活潑噶嘛，同埋佢哋嘅睇法好新鮮啊，好好玩啊。咁或者好多40幾歲想同你玩埋一齊咧，都唔定啊，係咪？係。咁啊，其實做朋友唔係一定有歲數嘅限制啊，你可以同第二啲大啲嘅。
而且就係我份工作其實即係都係比較官僚化咯，即係好多都係即係工作比較形式啊，即係喺體制內嗰種感覺，即係變得好特別咯，即係唔係話好娛樂嘅氛圍喺入邊，即係大家都係比較相對嚟講比較死板少少。
死板啊！咁你要揾冇咁死板嘅人啊！我就話啱啱話，娛樂咧係你自己製作㗎。So 你人死板，你可以唔死板啊！你可以製作啲好玩嘅情況，你自己作出啲開心娛樂啊嘛。你可以你睇嗰啲人死板，你可以話，有咩人大家想食飯啊？我哋有個新嘅餐廳。打球啊！係啊，你可以製作啊，你可以製作將大家玩埋一齊啊，你可以咁做啊。如果你有呢個興趣。
係啊，同埋仲有個問題就係有時即係我會感覺好感慨啊，即係睇見父母即係同自己慢慢好似就係睇見父母即係 older 即係不斷變老，然後就係自己好似又慢慢即係感覺即係好似特別點解可以俾自己嘅生命更加有意義，或者點解有樂趣咯？即係因為而家好似慢慢大咗之後，兼顧嘅嘢越嚟越多，然後就係唔知點去處理好多關係咯，特別係社會上嘅關係、工作啊、朋友啊，或者各種辦公室政治啊嗰種好多。
你幾多歲啊
？28，92年。
Oh my god！ 你得28就擔心呢啲嘢，邊有人諗得咁多啫？大佬，我28歲做緊諗乜嘢 ？My goodness me，goodness！ 我可以話俾你聽，唔好諗咁多。
好啊，開心。
Enjoy your life, enjoy yourself. You know， 呢個世界咧，我哋所有啲人嘅生命咧，就有2個字，就係自由。其實大陸咧都好多自由。其實你好多自由，你有權，你有本事去製作 and 設計。
你可以講英文啊，我聽得懂㗎。
係咩？
但唔係好識講。
You have the power to create your happiness. You can because you're 28 years old. 你話人哋40幾歲有代溝，我59歲，你可以同我傾偈。
我同你冇代溝啊。
係咯，咁就點解你會有同40幾歲有代溝咧？係咪？咁你今日都係點講？ 主動嚟同我哋講嘢，你主動上嚟揾我講嘢，咁你都可以主動同你嘅同事 ，OK， 佢哋好悶，佢哋好死板。你得28歲，你仲有好多前途 ，and 好多你前面嘅路好長。你媽咪爹哋未有老 ，they're not old。但係你覺得佢老咧，佢就會老；你唔覺得佢老，佢就唔係老。你覺得你自己老，你就老。我覺得我自己唔老咧，我唔會老。So，冚唪唥都係你自己製作嘅，你自己作出嘅。你明唔明啊？所以你28歲咧係好後生。I mean， 我個仔咧，阿 Lam 個仔都已經34、36㗎啦。So you are young, so young。你前面嘅路好長好長，你而家要開始鋪你自己嘅路㗎啦。你鋪得唔好咧，就行得唔好啊！你鋪得好就行得好喎，全靠自己喎。我唔係有一首歌，全靠乜嘢？好似有一首歌，靠自己，我信自己。
阿信的故事，
阿信的故事，我唔知係咪靠自己 ，but you know 真係要靠自己嘅。
係啦。
你唔使諗第二樣嘢嘅。So 今日你去到38歲，你話我開唔開心咧？你就要睇翻後邊，開心係我做出嚟咧，係唔係我做出嚟嘅？係邊個？我要怪邊個？我今日唔開心，咁就係你自己㗎啦。係啦，好唔好 ，Jason？OK。嗱，我明年再同你傾偈，睇下你自己有冇成熟啲。
好。
And
become
a happy boy。
好期待。
Okay. So make yourself happy, and make other people happy.
Yeah. 係啊，我而家都盡量少去諗，開心啲好。
唔好諗。
特別 think positive。
Yeah. 諗 how are you gonna make your path? Think about your path, your life path. 你會點樣鋪 ？Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay. Who's next?
Yeah. So no, I just wanted to share. Yeah. No, I've been very good, but also wanted to share, like, you know, I've just recovered from COVID myself.
Oh, really? Did you have a hard time, or was it?
Sorry, 最緊張嘅時候 stop. No, I was just saying that, you know, yeah, I've experienced that, and I think I thought, like, you know, it's something that to share with is that, you know, asking people not to take things for granted.
Right. And how did you get it? Do you know how you got it? Did you wear a mask? No.
I think I wear masks all the time. In fact, I don't even go out.
No.
So the only place I went was supermarket. So I'm very careful as well. And initially, when I first had it, you know, I thought I was just having a cold or something, and then it became worse. And then I just, you know, really fatigued, and I had to be in bed for almost 2 weeks.
Wow!
But,
did you lose your smell and taste?
That it was better.
Did you lose your smell and taste and stuff?
No, I didn't actually. No, I didn't. Nope.
Oh, okay. So everybody gets different symptoms.
It was just like yeah. So but my husband didn't have any symptom at all.
Oh, but did he get it though?
Yep, he was tested positive as well.
Oh, and so you guys just let it go past, and then you guys didn't go to the hospital?
No, because here is like they ask if you only go to the hospital if only necessary. So at the time, you know, I was all right. So the only thing is that the health service, they call you every day to make sure that you know, you are okay. And the only thing that I was monitoring was my breathing. So yeah.
So
thankfully it was all right.
When do they tell you you can go out? Because you're not, you have to make sure you're not transmissible to other people, right?
Well, from what they said is basically 10 days from when your symptoms first emerge. but I actually went for a test subsequently again, just to make sure that I was negative before I actually went out. So on and off, the whole thing lasted about 3 weeks.
Wow. Okay. That must be scary.
Yeah. It was. So it was like, every day you would, because you just hear the news here, the cases were rising and so forth. And you were just, I was quite worried about, if like, because you hear cases where people were healthy and things like that. The next thing is like, they're just gone. So
that's right. So you need to be very careful. Like whenever we go to the supermarket, I first alcohol all the things that I hold on to. And I wear gloves I'm going in, and I wear masks, and I wear a hat, and I wear glasses. And then I wear a top that I can take off and just wash, throw it in the wash. And while I'm getting the packages, I'm wiping it with alcohol before I put it in my basket. And then when I get home, I don't put anything onto the countertop because that's the dirtiest. And then when I get home, I wipe everything, and then I UV everything. So you really have to be so careful.
Yeah, and also I think the main thing about the new vaccination is a lot of people thought that the vaccination is to prevent you from getting COVID. But as far as if you actually really read about it, it's not actually preventing you from getting COVID. It is actually providing your body the antibody itself to fight COVID when you are getting it. So which means that you won't have to be hospitalized and so forth. Yeah. So it's important, like,
my friend was telling me that it doesn't stop you from getting COVID. It just stops you from having the really bad symptoms.
Yeah, but I really appreciate your time and just wanted to say hello, and I'm happy to see you again.
Be grateful you can go to work and that you look very healthy and that you survived that, and congratulations to you.
All right, take care. Thank you, Sally.
Bye. You look great.
Bye.
这个叫一什么？
讲话吗？听到我讲话吗？是我。
听到你讲话。
啊！突然之间不知道讲什么，就是害羞。就是很喜欢你。我叫王一鸣。
Okay. Here is a very pretty girl for anybody who is looking for a partner.
多谢，就是应该是在18年吧，然后就是看了你的那个电影，然后就觉得你很好看，然后就喜欢你，然后就是了解你，之前有点紧张。
没关系，谢谢。
在
18年的时候。
对呀，就18年的时候，然后就看了你的一个电影，然后也是《大丈夫日记》，然后你和那个王祖贤，然后我觉得你好漂亮啊，然后我就，因为他们都会觉得就是你们2个人会说，然后觉得王祖贤也好看的，或者觉得你好看的，然后觉得我说啊太美了，然后我就会了解你，想去看一下你的照片，然后了解你的事儿，然后就觉得你这个人也好好，然后就更喜欢你了。
谢谢谢谢。你在哪里？
我在东北，就是沈阳。
哦，那在哪？东北很远，很冷呢。
很冷，很冷，很冷，
很冷，
很冷。
对。所以你的皮肤很白。
对，还可以。
东北人的皮肤很漂亮。
是吧？还可以。就每次看你那个演唱会，然后还有唱歌，就你会跟他们说，我觉得你好可爱呀。
谢谢。你在读书吗？
对，我在上学，今年大2了。
I see. OK， 在读什么？
在读那个金融专业的。
金融，你要赚大钱。OK。
见吉言，见您吉言。多谢。
OK， 那祝福你好好的读书，好好的做事，然后帮助很多人赚钱。
好的，今天我看了你这个直播，我就决定我要去那个下定决心去学一下英语，因为你们都一直在讲英文，然后我就觉得那我要努力一点了，然后我就要去好好的学英语。
你学金融必须要讲英文啊。
对呀，但是一般的话就是，比如说要是证券的话，还是可以不需要太多呢，因为在国内嘛，又不是在国外国际的那种。
现在你不用担心，现在可能外面讲英文的人都要学国语，所以你不要担心。 可能我们都要学普通话才行了。
对，然后就希望以后有一天可以见到你，然后可以当面对你说，可以当面拥抱你。
我到东北来吃大饼。
好的，你到东北来，然后请吃炖大鹅。
对对，东北最出名是大饼，是不是？
对，东北应该是酸菜炖粉条。
哦，酸菜我很喜欢。
是吗？
酸菜我很喜欢。我们很难买到酸菜。
你那边很难吗？我们这边就是一到这个冬天的时候就会有很多。
哦，真的 OK。
好的，
祝你工作成功，然后读书成功。
多谢。
OK， 拜拜 ，Thank you。
该怎么做？我
Cute
该怎么
little girl。
结束这个？下一个吗
？She's so young， 好年轻的，好年轻的小女孩。可以。
我完了，我突然忘了要说什么了。因为我进来的有一点点晚，所以我不知道就是之前人有没有问过。我特别想，因为我今年高3，然后马上6月份就要高考了，然后我特别想在高考之后，如果有机会，比如说去香港玩啊，或者如果你可以开演唱会啊，然后没准可以见到你之类的。你之后会有这种计划吗？
我会希望有计划，不知道什么时候。
好吧，没有关系，但是我
没关系，你这么年轻，大把时间，我比你还要急。
我之前有给你发过私信。
你有给我吗？
很久之前，然后你还回了我很长很长的那个就是文件，然后当时就很感动。
那希望有帮到你。
当然有，因为那个时候，那时候正好我上高1的时候，然后当时就怎么说呢，到了一个新的环境，然后也不是很适应，然后就有很多问题当时，然后就很感谢你给我很多帮助。
OK，good，最重要也可以帮到你。
好的，也希望你新年快乐，然后那个要出去做好防护。
好的，谢谢。那新年快乐啊！
新年快乐，拜拜。
OK，bye。I got all these little kids， 那么多小孩，真好。I have like grandchildren, many grandchildren. Thank you, Nancy. Bye. Okay, Lena, did you want to say something?
So actually, I just like, I just graduated in 2020, yeah. And, because of the coronavirus, so I've been unemployed for almost half a year. Yeah.
Oh, no, yeah.
Yeah, so maybe I just like, I want to say if you can say something to encourage me, or maybe just a love kiss, it's okay.
Yeah, I don't mind giving you a kiss, mwah. But I think it's important that you need to encourage yourself and motivate yourself and learn some new skills, think of what you want to do in life. And but you have to stay strong and stay positive and just keep thinking very, very straightforwardly and very strongly that you want to let the universe give you something that you can use.
Yes.
And give you guidance and support to find the job that is most suitable for you, and you will work very hard at whatever they give you.
So thank you very much for that. Yeah.
And stay very positive, because it's a difficult time right now. It's not going to be short. So I hope for the best. And have faith. Have faith. Because faith can move mountains.
Yes, right. Yeah. Thank you very much. So I think it will be a good year of 2021. Yeah.
Good. That's the way to think. Okay?
Okay. Yeah. So, thank you, Sally.
Good blessings to you.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye.
I hope to see you next time in person to person.
You will meet everybody here.
Okay. Yeah. That's good.
Okay.
So,
you take care.
Okay.
Okay, bye. What is my wish? My dream. I know they keep asking me, what is your dream? What is your dream? But I already think all my dreams have come true pretty much. I don't know. I would dream to be, I don't know. I don't know what my spiritual path is. I'm on it and I'm enjoying the journey and I think it's very interesting and I'm not really, I've never been in ambitious or in anticipation of my path, but I just know that I have one. And then I know that whatever path I'm on is the one I'm meant to be on. So I have no requirements of what the universe has in store for me. No, I think I have to work for the next level. So I'm practicing and learning and studying and educating myself, and I'm doing things which I feel are going to ascend me a bit more, but I don't know how far I will get because I don't know what I'm capable of, but I'm just doing everything I can to get there because I don't want to have a whole bunch of expectations. I just want to go with the flow. Yes, hello.
哦，我喜欢你好久好久，从我国中的时候就开始喜欢你了。
哎，你国中是什么时候？请问？
国中是国小是6、7、8、9、10、11、12，大概13岁的时候就开始了。
我的妈呀，好吧。
对啊，然后中
要问
间
你现在多少岁？
中间现在都已经40几，都已经当大学教授了。
Oh my god！
然后中间还有去英国念书的时候，那个时候之前你有一个 forum， 对不对？早期有个 forum， 然后
Delphi Forum，
对，然后你那个时候还会在上面就是有一些留言啊，或者是私讯。那个时候刚好我在当兵的时候，我在英国念书，也是就是有点 depressed， 然后你那个时候写给我，我都还留下来。你那时候写给我一些鼓励的话，这样子。
Really?
因为那个时候在英国还蛮多那种 racial discrimination against Asians。
Really?
然后我觉得你那时候给我都还留着。你那时候跟我讲说，不要太期望别人对你的 hospitality， 只要你对别人好的话，然后别人主动就会对你好。
那有没有发生？
我都还记得这些话。我觉得可能。我最后还是选择回台湾，可是我觉得你那时候让我在英国那5年，我觉得反正如果遇到好的人，他对我们好，我们就感谢他们。那如果不好的话，我觉得也没有关系，就这样子。对，那其实真的好喜欢你好多年，然后我真的很感谢你唱了那么多好的歌，然后就是非常非常的 positive 的这种态度，让我们觉得遇到什么事情都觉得，如果可以像叶倩文那么潇洒的话，真的是非常非常好。我真的觉得很感动，可以在那么久之后，已经大概30、40年了，
哇哦，
还可以跟你讲到话，然后我觉得真的是很感动，然后希望你能够，我觉得身体健康是最重要的，然后也希望你能够平平安安的，然后健健康康的。我希望有一天我们在台湾的后台能够见面。谢谢你。
OK， 谢谢你 Tony，Thank you， That was very nice，Thank you， 谢谢。
拜拜。
OK，
你好帅。
你好。
你好帅。
你好，你好，你好。
你好，我不知道，我突然不知道我要说什么，就是
calm down， 慢慢来。
就是我很喜欢你，因为我身边有很多的，就是一起玩耍的小伙伴都特别喜欢你。完了吗？他们就一直跟我安利，一起唱歌的时候也会跟我讲你，就是刚才也发生了一些状况没有上来同你讲话的苏苏姐姐。就是他他是你的忠实的粉丝，他就一直跟我安利，在他的安利下，我也特别喜欢你。我发现了你很多好听的歌，其中那首《爱的可能》，我真的特别喜欢，我听了好多遍。
谢谢。
我现在整个人都在抖。
不要抖，安定下来。你在哪里？
我在东北。
你们
我在黑龙江。我在黑龙江。
黑龙江出名的是什么？那黑龙江米对不对？
黑龙江大米是挺出名的。
对，是特名，那是特别好吃的吗？
我也不太晓得。
刚刚那个叔叔也是黑龙江的吗？也是
啊，他不是，他是广西那边的吧？
哦，OK，好，了解。
其实我们刚才聊过天的很多都是我的小伙伴，都在他们的安利下就特别喜欢你。
哦，谢谢。
觉得好可爱，好漂亮。
好，谢谢。不要那么紧张。我不会咬人。
那谢谢莎莉。
谢谢，不用谢。不用谢，
我在欢欢，我是一个大3的学生。
哦，是吗 ？OK， 那好好的读书，努力。
我也是希望将来有一天可以真的见到你。
好啊，好啊，到时候见。没有问题，一定会。
好，那莎莉晚安，拜拜。
OK， 晚安，拜拜。
拜拜。
Okay, hello, Sally.
Okay.
I just want to say hi.
Oh, hi, Elaine. How are you? Are you from Taiwan?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, yeah. I didn't meet you. I didn't get to meet you that time, right?
Yeah, but you still give me many support and courage. Yeah, I think. And just want to say hello and thank you. And Happy New Year.
Okay, Happy New Year to you. So, how have you
been?
My
God. Little busy, but everything is okay and fine.
Good.
And
everybody was trying to be busy at this time.
Yeah, I was trying to write you a letter, but I was very busy lately. So maybe a little later. Yeah.
Sure. Anytime.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good night.
Bye.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
To really take this opportunity to really thank you for all these years. Not saying like I'm not talking about your age or something, but it's really the whole like positivity, energy, advices. Is like it's just crazy to either from your songs or from your interviews or whatever. Now in the very beginning, I started to know you from my parents. It turns out but it's it's okay.
It's okay.
But then it turns out that now I'm sharing back your stuff to them because because they're not so much connected. So whenever I watch your interview, I'm like, hey, Sally said that, so it's quite nice. So yeah, thank you so much for everything you've done so far. And really, just like anybody else here, we are really hoping that someday, I'm not gonna ask you if you're going to do a concert. I'm
trying.
No, but like, yeah, we are really looking forward because I had the chance as well to see you in Macau, your last concert there.
Oh, okay, thank you. Wow, you came all the way from France?
Yes, because I missed because I missed the Hong Kong one. And when you had the Macau one plan, I was like, okay, I cannot miss this one. So I just like.
Oh, thank you. Merci beaucoup.
Yeah, my pleasure. And like so, ever since actually now I moved in Hong Kong, so now I'm living in Hong Kong.
Oh, now you're living in Hong Kong. Oh, okay. So anytime.
Yes, yeah, hope so. When I'm going for hiking, I'm like, okay, is there any chance that you?
Yeah, look out for me. I've been hiking. And I remember one day I got onto this big mountain. I couldn't get up, and so I walked down myself and started walking myself. Oh, so yeah, look out for me. I might be anytime, anywhere.
Yes, that's what I'm always looking around. My friends are like, "Who are you?" Like, what are you looking for? Nothing.
I'm gonna hike on Thursday, but I don't know where I'm going because every time my friend brings me, so I don't know where I'm going. I have terrible GPS.
Yeah, thank you so much for everything. And
you're welcome.
I actually do have one question.
Okay, go ahead.
That is like a question that I was wondering like since very little when I started to really like be a fan of you. Because when I started to know that you actually sing in Mandarin, in Cantonese without knowing how to read it. So my question would be like, what's the way you do it? Is it like, are you using the normal global pinyin system, or do you have your own? And what is your own system to read Mandarin and Cantonese?
Oh, I just make up my own because I make it up by I don't know how I make it up. Actually, I just start writing and I just write it out. And then because there's all like in Mandarin, you have 卷舌. I don't. Do you speak Mandarin? Do you speak Mandarin? Do you speak Chinese?
Yes.
So 有卷舌, so you always have to have the 卷舌的音. So I would just have little circles when I know the 卷舌. And then for Cantonese, you have this like nei, home, all these little dips in the words. And so I would just make these little arrows, little curvy arrows for those words. Otherwise, the way of the word, I would just spell it out the way I hear it in my head and the way I see it in the paper. I don't know how I do it. I just write it, and then I didn't even think it was a big deal until somebody made it a big deal, because I just think I have to get it done. So that was the way I did it. And I can't read the pinyin because they don't sound like the word. I can't read the global one because it doesn't sound like the word. Like I would never write Xin for Xing.
Yeah.
For me, Xing is Shing, Xing. And then I can pronounce it because it looks like the word like the word.
Yeah.
I would never pronounce Xing Xin.
Yeah.
So I just did it the way I knew how to work for me. And then yeah, I don't know how I did it, and I didn't really think about it.
That's why I admire you so much.
So it's nothing really educational.
No, but because but you kind of use your way. The way that
I use my way because there's no other way. Yeah, so I think that's part of my life, is when I can't find a way, I look for a way, because there's so many things I cannot do. So then I just find a way to do them, otherwise I won't survive.
That's the best answer. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. You helped
You're
me
welcome.
An answer of my all years like questions.
Oh really? Well, you could have just written me and asked me. I'm sorry.
No, it's just, it's like a legend,
I'm sorry, I can't help you though, because I don't know, it's just something I made up.
No, but
and it was something I used to survive, because if I wanted to sing, I would have had to, I can't do it any other way, so.
No, but actually it does help, because I'm already like, I'm actually like starting to learn Korean, but the Korean alphabet is like, it's like those signs.
No, you can't.
No, but that's why
like, yeah, so if you just spell it out, like, and I remember when I learned a Japanese song or a Spanish song, I would do the same thing. Like I learned a Japanese song, and I don't know the name of it, but it was like, Koibito yo soba ni te. So I just spelled it out.
Okay.
And then I sang it. And then once I sang it, I would remember it. Yeah.
No, but that's why, like now, if I do Korean, then I can use my own way.
Yeah, don't, for me, all rules are made to be broken. So just because something is a certain way doesn't mean you can't change it, because you can change it for the better or something that works for you. As long as you don't hurt anybody, there's no reason why rules cannot be broken. Of course, like certain rules cannot be broken, like when there's a red light, don't run the red light, because if you do, you might kill somebody or somebody might kill you. So that's not a good reason to break a rule. But if you break a rule for the purpose of making things work better for you without hurting anybody else, then there's no reason not to break any rules. There's no reason not to tweak it, at least, I feel.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay?
Thank you so much.
Good. Talk to you next time in Korean.
Thank you. Yes. Okay.
Okay. Au revoir.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Good night, everyone. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Yes. Motor.
Hi.
Hi.
Sally.
你好。
我好紧张啊！我的天。
不用紧张。
我手上都是汗。
哦，是吗？
我喜欢你好多年了，我这样讲就有点不太好意思，就是真的，我就小时候喜欢你，就是在电视上看到，就是我那个时候还很小，还没有读书，就看那个电视是很高的，你在电视里面，我那个时候就想，哇，好漂亮，我长大了也要穿这样的衣服，我也要这样子，我也要这样打扮，哇，就是我现在看到就， 我天呐，居然这么真实的在我面前这么近，我真受不了了，我真的要。
那平息下来再说。
好，而且之前有一个你的粉丝，就是去年跟你有见面，那个粉丝是我安利给他的，因为我一直跟他讲，我说你知道叶倩文吗？我一直跟他讲，我说你要给我看这个视频，看这个演唱会，然后他就看了，结果他去年就见到你了，他非常非常非常喜欢你，现在他是你的忠实，对，他是因为我，然后成了你的忠实粉丝，结果我没见到你，他见到了。
哦，真的？他为什么见到我？他在哪里见到我？
因为他那个时候，你们去年5月份，聚会的时候好像是。
哦，在那个就是刚刚那个说的。
我没有机会去到，然后。
OK， 你在哪里？你人在哪里？
我在杭州，浙江杭州。
杭州在上海隔壁。
对，在隔壁。
哦，我去过一次，就是那个翠湖那里。
西湖。
那个叫什么？
西湖。
啊，西湖，对，西湖，对呀，我上过那个西湖。
啊，是吗？
溜了一个圈儿。
好想见到你啊！就是，我刚刚都有做笔记哦，你说的话我都有做笔记。
好，是吗？谢谢你，没关系。
你说话要算数哦。
我说话要算数啊 ，OK， 好，尽量。
你说有可能来内地，就是跟我们见面哦？那你可不可以选一个地方，比如说上海？我不是自私啊，就上海在中国的中间嘛。
对，
你可不可以在上海这样的就是
可以，因为我有一个朋友在上海，住，所以他不是住，但是他们有房子在那里，所以平常我会跟他们飞过去的。但是因为我妈妈生病，我就一直没有去，所以如果有机会的话，我就会去上海。
哦，那陪妈妈是重要的。
对，那你们到香港还好了，如果我不能去，你们就来嘛。
那当然，只要你愿意跟我们见面，我们到哪里都可以追过去。
可以呀，我从来没有拒绝跟你们见面啊。
你真好，我觉得你好像一个太阳哦。
Oh, really? Thank you.
真的，我之前你写的就是给粉丝写的那些，我都有看。我觉得你真的好真诚，你真的好真诚，就不会把我们就只是当粉丝，而是对我们像对朋友一样。你真的好，你太好了，我想见到你。
Thank you. Wendy from Belgium. You like to be alone, but when do you feel lonely? You like to be alone, but when do you feel lonely? Wendy from Belgium. I don't ever feel lonely. I don't know why. I've never felt lonely. And I always enjoy being alone. I don't know why. I've never felt lonely. I don't know, because I was born alone. I was born an only child, so I don't ever feel lonely. I don't know what feeling lonely is like. What does feeling lonely like? What is it? I don't know. You feel like depressed, or you feel, oh, I'm alone. I don't know. So I don't know what lonely is. I've been alone so long, I don't know what it means to be lonely. Lonely means, I guess lonely means you feel like you don't have anybody to talk to. But I just have so much to do. I have no time to do all the things I want to do when I'm alone. But I'm not alone that much, so maybe that's why I don't feel lonely. But I always was alone in my younger days. Yeah, I just always have something to play with. So then I don't feel lonely. So I listen to music, or I watch TV, or I read or something. So I don't recall feeling lonely, but I don't know what feeling lonely is. So maybe if I knew what it was, then I might tell you if I felt lonely. Yes, solitude is sometimes a good thing for self-learning. Yeah, I always thought that way. I mean, I never thought about it. I just always kept myself occupied. That's all. No matter how big the room is, how big the house is, how small the house is, I can just always occupy myself. How do I sing songs about loneliness? I didn't know I sang any songs about loneliness. Do I sing songs about loneliness? I didn't. This is a lonely planet. Oh my gosh. This is a lonely planet. We're not lonely. Are you kidding me? There's so many beautiful things to see. there's like, I can just stand outside and watch birds fly and I don't feel lonely. I'm just so excited. So to everybody, a good night. I hope you guys all are not too late wherever you are. And we'll see you again on Zoom. And thank you for the Israeli guy and the Belgian people and everywhere from everybody else, everywhere. Nice meeting everybody.
Bye.
And I hope to see you again soon.
Bye, Sally.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye, Sally. Bye, Sally.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. All right.
See you next time.
Bye bye.